point game. And he's Sananda Fruit misses a free throw. And he's like, there is no way that guy is that bad. And like it shows him and he misses another one. He's like, look, he literally missed it on purpose. He literally missed it on purpose. And like he's going back through Ryan Conwell's free throws and how they kept it to 4 points. And it was like, he was like, Louisville is in on this. They are in on this. He's like, Vegas, somebody on that thing. And it's not the guy that we watched before that was going crazy. This is just a normal dude. He was like, if you study this game, this will go down in history. Louisville point shave this game back down to 4, and it was like, and look, as I'm watching it, I'm like, dang. He was like, watch, you come out of a timeout. This guy throws a 360 pass, and he's like, and you're looking at it, and you're like, it's a bad pass.
That was a terrible pass that Tony threw in the movie.
This dude is the best player in the country. He's one of the best players. Talking about Ryan Conwell. He's like, watch. Between his legs once. Between his legs twice. He's like, he's in traffic. And he's like, boom, steal and a dunk. And I'm like, oh.
Listen, Steve.
Maybe we did cheat.
Steve, till this day, listen. This I remember this football player, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember who it was in particular, but it was a football player. It was like 2 or 3 of them walking, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a line that is like 8-ball and MJG, and they say, point shavers set traps and ambushes, right?
Yeah.
I remember walking past these football players, and one of them said that, right? And it was after we lost a close game, right? And to this day, I'm still wonder, was he saying that to me? Right? Mm-hmm. It stuck in my brain. And again, this is pre me knowing anything about point spreads or anything.
Yep.
But he sung that verse, and I'm just like, if I could go back in time to get any question answered, I would say, were you talking to me? Because, like, in hindsight, I probably would try to fight him. It's just, you can't say that to me.
You're like, what are you talking about?
You think I would dare put one turnover or one missed shot on my statistical analysis before a score of a game? Are you crazy? That being said, I was pretty mad at Ryan.
Yeah. I was extremely mad at Ryan.
It's pretty mad at Ryan.
Yeah.
And you know what? It wasn't like, shut your mouth, Steve. We just won a first round tournament game, and you've tried to drag me into being mad at Ryan. Are you insane?
I know. Yes.
I took bets last night on the YouTube show that you were going to come in here and start talking about Michigan State. And you didn't.
Thought about.
It was worse. You started talking about being mad at Ryan Conwell.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think about.
Nikki V in the booth.
They want the boot.
How are your nerves today, Nick? Big game at 12:15.
Very funny. It was a big step in our relationship, Jeanette and I, yesterday. I was at the studio. I was watching the game with Tulio and Max and James, and I texted Jeanette, "Hey, some wings here. I'm kind of locked into the game. Not sure I want to go." We talked about maybe getting some food somewhere and watching. It's like, maybe if you want to pick up some beers for the boys and swing by and watch the game with us, that'd be great. Keep in mind, Jeanette is a UK basketball fan. Mm-hmm. So she comes, she watches the game, she gets excited.
Surprise,
everybody, it's a good time.
Surprise.
Later on that night, we're at Waffle House, Thursday tradition after bowling. And I'm like, well, you came and watched my game. Do you want to watch tomorrow's game, your game? And she was kind of like, meh, I don't know. Kind of locked in on the cards. And I was like, oh, my God. Did we convert her? We might have converted her. So it was a big day yesterday. It was a big day.
Cap.
No, not Cap. No Cap. No Cap.
What
All
say
right, she
you,
might
Steve?
not have mentioned. She might not have mentioned that she was like locked in on the Cards. She didn't say that part, but I was inferring that. But she did say she was like, I don't have to watch the UK game. I'm okay. If you want to, go watch, meet up later. We can go, watch some games.
Yeah.
That part, that part was true. She wasn't like diehard. Like, no, we got to watch the Wildcats. She was kind of like, meh, whatever.
Okay.
I was inferring the part about her being locked in on U of L. That was I'm kind of wishing that one into existence. But that said, I do need to go watch the UK game at some point.
that being said,
The end of the story has always got to end with Nikki. Yes, we know you have to watch the UK game.
Oh, okay, time out. Like, you guys aren't gonna watch it.
Steve,
Exactly. Thank you.
what, you didn't let me answer.
No. Your silence was deafening.
you
No.
said-
There was
like you guys
5
aren't gonna watch it.
seconds. No,
Do you
there
listen-
was 5
Do you
seconds of
listen
silence
to-
there.
do you
Neither one of
ever
you said
listen to
anything.
this show? Nikki, every listening member of the millions of 93 Niners 10 to 12 know that I just wait for Steve to send me a text that says weak ass UK. I don't watch the games.
That's true, but Steve is gonna a lot of us are gonna hate watch, right?
I mean,
Come on.
Us.
I'll hate
Come
watch.
on.
Us.
Listen,
Come on.
here's the thing. I won't hate.
Help me
watch.
out, listeners.
I won't hate watch today.
Hate scorekeep.
Yeah. Well, no. I won't hate watch today. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll definitely hate scorekeep. I won't. I was treated very nicely by BBN over the week.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to learn to coexist with them, bro.
Yeah. No, you are right about that.
Look, y'all.
I'm gonna
You
give
will
you
sell your children.
Nick, hey, do you know where I can get one of those coexist stickers? I'm sure you do.
I actually I print them in my basement.
I was gonna say I can only imagine that you can get me multiple of those.
Texter says, Nick, shut up.
He's like, here, take the tattoo off my lower back. But here's my thing. I won't hate watch today
Tramp stamp.
because I watched.
Do you have a
Santa
tramp stamp,
Claus.
Nikki?
Yeah,
Do I what?
Coexist.
Do you have a tramp stamp?
Yes.
I told you that in private, Marcus.
I'm sorry, Steve. I cut you off. I'm listening.
No, here's the thing. I won't hate watch today because the same reason they wouldn't hate watch yesterday. You're like, deep down, you're like, okay, Louisville's going to bust South Florida. Like, they knew that. Like, look, we're all nervous because we're nervous. You know what I mean? That's like, I just talked to somebody this morning who is a luminary in BBN, and he's like, hey, man, Cats might lose today. I'm like, yeah, until the ball's tipped and you see your team out there with Santa Clara. And you're going to be like, and you're going to be like, what was I worried about?
I mean, you act like it's Oakland or something.
Yeah, I know. It's not like you've got.
You're not
4
playing
first
St.
round-
Joe's.
Yeah, you don't have 4 first-round picks. Losing to Oakland.
No, you're
or
playing much more like a team now.
St. Joe's. You gave him way too much credit. St. Peter's.
St.
Joe's,
Peter's.
man.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. The only reason I corrected you on that is because I'm like, don't give him that much credit. No. But seriously, I'll hate watch Sunday though. I'll hate watch Sunday.
Okay, so opening round you don't hate watch, but anything beyond that you kind of
because I'm not a Kentucky fan, but they're better than Santa Clara. Like, what are we doing here? Just like we were better in South Florida.
Steve, how funny is this? Speaking of being better than South Florida,
Yeah.
how much fun was it using your basketball eyes? I hit up Derwin. I said, Derwin, how long is it going to take you to see if we're going to win this game or not? Derwin said 6 minutes.
Yep.
I said about 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need that. I bet Derwin said 6 minutes, or Judge Webb. I'm sorry, Judge Webb said 6 minutes, and he
Right, you can't call him Derwin.
No. You're right. No, he's my guy. But
D Webb.
Yeah. You claim D Webb. I mean, we all play for Coach Crum, but I just got a little more respect than you do. But it's just no. But seriously, like he said 6, and I bet when he was watching, he probably was like, yeah, I don't know what to do with my other 3 minutes.
6 is real time, like not game time minutes. Just,
Yeah.
just probably 6 minutes from warm up to the clock hitting. You're like, okay, Steve, I got to say this. On the original switching in the first couple of possessions, I'm like, they haven't played against this.
Yeah.
They haven't played against this. Then I said, we haven't played like this.
Yep.
So which part was funner to you to watch South? Go ahead.
No. You're 100%. No. I want to tag on to what you said because it seriously takes. And let me be serious real quick. Before I say this conversation, I almost feel like I need to give a 3 6 seeds played yesterday and 1 moved on. So I'm also not. Don't take me and Marcus saying no. What Louisville did yesterday, we went out there and we beat a team we should beat. We was good and we took care of business and we did.
Say that again, Steve.
Yeah, don't take. We took care of business as 3 6 seeds played yesterday. 1 moved on. The other one had the number 1 pick in the draft and went home. The other one was up 19 and lost and went home. And we were missing
up 19 and lost.
Yeah. So I don't want. Hey, the Cards took care of business to just be. Oh yeah, they beat South Florida. Who cares? No. It's the NCAA tournament. They won a game. They moved on. I'm
32, Steve. You said it to me yesterday.
They're one of the last 32 teams in the country that are playing basketball. And look, and I'm with, and I am now. Look, I won't go too far that way. I also understand being one of the last 32 at the University of Louisville is expected. You know what I mean? And yes, as we grow with Coach Kelsey, well, it's not for the last decade, but as we grow with Coach Kelsey, that will become a little more. You'll hear the shows in 4 years from now where Steve and Marcus, we get upset in the second round or something, and we're like, "You're an idiot, Coach. What are you doing?" No, it's a failure of a season. Well, Steve, they won the ACC, and no, failure. That's fine. Right now, we got that dub. Carolina went home. BYU went home, both as 6 seeds. We moved on as a 6 seed. That I don't want what I'm about to say, and then I'm gonna jump right.
The most picked against 6 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
I'm glad we screwed up everybody's bracket.
Yep.
We're more responsible for more crash brackets than anybody.
Coach just texted me and said Chuck Norris died. Did Chuck Norris die?
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to come back to Walker, Texas Ranger. I didn't want to interrupt and bring the show down, but yeah, he passed away at the age of 86. Very sad.
That's not true. He just transitioned.
Yeah, y'all are, no, Chuck Norris don't die.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's transitioned into another dimension.
And he's kicking ass there too.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace,
Exactly.
Chuck Norris, man. We love Chuck Norris, man. Look, 86. You say 86.
Good run.
86, yeah.
You can celebrate an 86-year life.
Yeah.
We can. My wife's great grandma passed away, and we're gonna go to a visitation, and she's got some stuff this weekend, and it was like I'm so proud of like her family and stuff because it's like, man, she was 88.
You won.
Dude, she was awesome. Yeah, dude, you lived a great life. I can't fathom being ready to go at 39. Imagine at 88, I'll be like, I'm good. Whenever the time's ready. Yes, all right. Well, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, man. We'll come back to Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh, absolutely. But and all the comments, by the way, and I think this is like the best tribute you can give somebody. They're all Chuck Norris jokes. It's like a snapshot of like what the internet was like in 2007 to 11, something like that.
Yep.
And they're already making ones about him passing along. One of them says Chuck Norris passed away 20 years ago. That just hadn't built the courage up to tell him up until today.
No, I might do some Walker Texas Ranger in between.
No,
games.
that's good. Hey, also really quick, let me remind everybody really quick because Andy texted me this, and this is important. He texted me this before the show, but I wanted to make sure we get this out a couple times today. We are going to have games on 93.9 The Ville, but at 1:35, we're going to cut into that Westwood 1 coverage and we're going to have the press conferences. So the U of L players, the coach, Coach Kelsey will have all that on 93.9 at 1:35. So you can turn back in, and then right after they're done, we'll jump back into the Westwood One coverage of the games. So
what's that time again, Steve?
1:35 today.
Cool.
That's going to be and you'll be able to hear it right on 93.9. So let's make sure you guys remind me. We let people know of that a couple times during the show today. That will be the case, because I know a lot of people want. It's tournament time. I live for 1:35 today to hear what the players and the coach have to say. And no, I'm not gonna say it. We'll just let it be. I'm like, do you get a health update? I don't know. Somebody decide you want to play? Change your mind? Who knows? Probably not, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Get blanked in. Shout out Bozak Smith. I just. By the way, his daughter, she's reffing the state tournament. Like, she's incredible.
Listen,
she's one of the best refs in the state.
He has been so proud of her.
Dude, she's
ascension.
incredible. Yeah, she's doing like college games. She's legit. She's a really good referee. Okay, back to what I was saying before we got off on that. Hey, she refs some games next year, a school that's not to be named just yet. We always appreciate officials.
Great officiating.
When they talk about where the state tournament should be played, I'm like, some say it's about racism, and I don't think it is. I think it's right where it should be.
180 Steve.
And I think on the state, I think people get great calls. I think it's fair, balanced, and always has been.
And 6 and 7 should be playing early.
I mean, should be. Sorry, I didn't put you in Louisville. You did. But anyways, we just let's get ready for a lot of that. It's in what we're saying though. I do give credit to Louisville. When you watch that game, there's a reason you could watch that game, and 3 minutes in, you could go, we're good. They were ready.
Big time credit to Louisville, Steve.
Big time credit. Big time credit to Coach Kelsey.
Big time credit, Coach Kelsey. You had your boys ready in the right frame of mind.
Ready.
From fundamentals to desperation to good shots to not worrying about the officiating to just everything. They were at max prepared.
Yes, and you could see it, man.
I was so impressed.
Yeah, you could see it, and they never really wavered. I mean, even when the press, and we're big picturing really quick right now, but even when the press hit later in the game, and, they had a few shaky possessions, and 3 shaky possessions feel like we just blew going back, I just blew the whole lead. But then they settled in, and you go back and watch the game where you're a little more level-headed. I had to do that last night. And you're like, oh, man. Wow, man, the way Frew come up, the way Zugris got the ball and just said, how about I just turn and get up the
pressure
court?
Release.
Yeah. How about I just turn and dribble it up for you guys? You know how big that was? Because once we got in the half court, it was like, okay, we're going to get something nice.
And you got to remember this too, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
When you nailed it when you said, look at it big picture. When you're in the tournament, there is no tomorrow. So if you're up 18, you don't care about winning by 2.
Yep.
As a coach, as a player, you do not mind a possession. I'll dribble this ball for 30 seconds straight and punt it.
Punt it out of bounds.
Punt it out of bounds.
Agreed.
And y'all can have the ball back. It'll this is how mathematically
it cuts possessions.
Live ball turnovers are the only thing that really can kill you.
Without question.
Where they can score in 4 seconds. Other than that, I don't care if we dribble past shot clock violation. Yep. Mathematically, they can't catch up.
They said, go back to that Duke game, Duke-Louisville. When Zion Williamson and them came back, they said if Louisville would have just dribbled out the clock starting at the 7-minute mark, they could have won the game mathematically.
Yep.
If they had just dribbled out the clock every time and took got 2 stops. Essentially,
Yeah.
one or two stops, you could have won the game.
Yeah, you have to remember that. Like I said, take all of your frustration, your comeback frustration, and
It's
say,
why
no.
high school needs a shot clock, by the way, too. It is why high school needs a shot clock.
Right.
I watched some state tournament games, and coaches are starting in the state to kind of take advantage of that a little bit, where it's like, oh, okay, dude, there's a minute and a half left, and you're holding for the last shot. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Yeah. I would
play ball, man.
As a college coach.
Yeah.
I would. The only other way I would say is I would go to those coaches and say, I'll never recruit a kid from your program for as long as you're a college coach. If you do that.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. Until my team's up, and I'm like, well, what's this whole? It's
about winning the game.
It's like fouling on a three. I hate when people do it, unless it's my team. I'm like, yeah,
We're just playing the numbers.
jackass.
That's basketball IQ.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Foul.
Okay. Anything else? Big picture. Wait, you handled the arena that was rooting against you.
Yeah.
You handled the late ugly possessions. You didn't let it totally go off the rails. You made them earn most of their comeback. And not that this is me disparaging the officiating,
Doc.
but when you're losing by 20 points, you are allowed. I mean, the refs, they let you go crazy.
They look when South Florida got a little turned up.
Yeah.
Isaiah Nelson started, and kudos to him because it was an 18-point game, and I'll give that kid all the credit in the world. He was like, "Let's go, come here." He was grabbing his team. He's like, "No, let's go. We're still in it." I was like, "Okay, all right, they're gonna make a run because you can go to sleep quick."
Enos looked like he saw a ghost.
Oh, he was.
Give Kelsey credit for the superstars he shuts down too.
Oh yeah, and Kelsey, Coach Kelsey mentioned it after the game. He was like, he slightly threw it in there, but he was like, well, we had a little extra motivation. He's like, we don't buy too much into that stuff, but there was some extra motivation. Like, yeah,
it looked like a coach
down. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, hey, they had a nice little run in them, but I mean, dude, we answered the bell, man. It's the tournament. I mean, I'm looking up. We're in a game where we hold them off. We win the game. I don't even say hold them off. I mean, really, it felt like we controlled
beat them.
The game for the most part.
Beat them.
Yeah, but I'm looking up. Duke's down to Siena. Wisconsin's losing to High Point. It's like it's the tournament, baby. Get a dub.
Lost.
And let's go.
Lost to High Point.
Lost. Lost. Yeah, lost. Yeah, thank you. No, then you're right. You're 100% right. Lost the game to High Point. Get a dub. Let's go. You want to get Doc in here?
Let's do it.
Come off the Hell in a Cell cage on us.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Doc, welcome in. What's going on, man?
Hey. Well, I may have missed you making comments about it. Certainly Frew had his double-double, but, all season long I've worried that we didn't have a rim protector. But Frew made the biggest rim protector when he went from the left side of the lane out and blocked that three-point shooter who was deadly on us. That was a huge rim protection. Like 25 feet from the rim.
It was.
No, Doc, I want to carry on that point. Was that your only point? I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't want to pile on Hubert Davis for not calling a timeout at the end of the game and letting that 5-second clock go. I mean, Hubert's got to find a job someplace.
So, Doc, listen. My North Carolina buddy called me last
Appreciate
night.
the call, Doc.
Appreciate the call, Doc. I didn't dare text him, Marcus. My phone rings about 10 o'clock, 10:30. He's like, if Hubert Davis isn't gone, he said, my dad, everybody I know is pulling their money. He's like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Until they get a top 5 recruiting class.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, shut up, dude. You know who you're talking to?
You know who you sound like?
Do you know what I've been through?
Do you know?
Hey, it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I'll
tell you the worst thing.
I just watched my rival school chase off the best.
I'm gonna tell you how good God's been.
Let's take a quick commercial break, get a reset here on 93.9 The Bill.
If it's Louisville basketball playing in the NCAA tournament, we're talking about it.
You know, we're going to play a really good team tomorrow on Saturday, no matter who it is. But when they go back to the hotel tonight and they're breaking bread with their buddies and they're getting a meal, have fun, celebrate this thing. The coaches will get to work. They'll wake up tomorrow. We'll get to work on the next thing. This is a special, special thing, and I want them to embrace it.
Right here on your home of the Cards, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
I'm attorney Sam Aguiar. At Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers, we love taking on big insurance companies. We know their playbook and how to beat them at their own games. At the end of the day, our process ensures you receive the top compensation you deserve. And with a proven track record of beating these insurance companies, we've secured life-changing settlements for our clients. Don't settle for less when it comes to your future. Demand the team that gets results.
Bird in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Spring weather is unpredictable. You never know which way to adjust your thermostat, unless you have the right windows. With Window Nation, you can count on your home being comfortable regardless of the weather. Their windows are customizable and energy efficient. Expert installations take just one day, and Window Nation products are backed by a lifetime warranty. In March, the more you buy, the more you could save. Up to 50% off all window styles and 0% for 60 months. Visit windownation.com today for your free consultation.
Come out today, Friday, March 20th at Garage Bar in Nulu. We've got you covered from 4 to 6 with Bud Light. Mini Hoops Mania will be out there. You'll have a chance to play for a chance to win a trip to Vegas and compete for $10,000 in cash. We got you covered with Bud Light with $5 bottles and $5 drafts.
At First Financial Bank, we keep the focus on you, your business, and your employees. We understand that businesses are more than just assets and projections. Our team will get to know your goals and provide tailored solutions to help you achieve them. Whether you're expanding or optimizing your operations.
We got, just because the way the log is today, we have a massive break at the end of the show.
Okay.
And we did yesterday too. And I got out a little late. Steve and I were goofing around, and everybody and their mother got mad at me. So can we get out at like 50, 51 so we can play all these spots?
Isn't that what we normally do?
Yeah, but yesterday, yesterday I screwed up though, and of course,
get out right at 50. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
yeah.
Yesterday I screwed up, and it happened to be a day like everybody was listening, so they all got mad. So don't want to do
like
that.
Really mad or just
no? They're probably real, somewhere in between.
just whiny. Okay, yeah. 50's cool.
Yeah, but it was my fault. So all right, thanks, boys.
4 convenient locations, they treat everything from fractures and sprains to joint replacements and chronic pain with expert care and real results. Same and next day appointments are available at all locations. Walk-in clinics are offered every Monday morning from 8 to 9:30 at East Point, Dixie, and St. Matthews. Call 502-587-1236 or visit enbortho.com to schedule. That's at Ellison Bodenhausen Orthopedics. The care you deserve, the results you expect.
College basketball play-by-play on ESPN Louisville is delivered by Cox's and Evergreen Liquors, Louisville's neighborhood liquor store. Alexa, play ESPN Louisville.
Oh, that's the one.
Bad news for the other guys.
That song. What is it? What's the name of that song? It always gets me copyright struck on the YouTube channel. Vegas. I was thinking the same thing, Chris. They wanted that spread. They wanted that spread. That's exactly what I was thinking. I guess that's why I wasn't too upset. Wait, did they announce that? 2:45. I hate that's prime nap time. Gosh darn it.
Your commercial roof. Roofing Solutions has decades of experience on thousands of commercial roofs, restaurants, schools, industrial facilities, shopping centers, all types of roofs, all kinds of conditions. And as a Duralast Platinum contractor, you know that one of America's foremost roofing manufacturers trusts Roofing Solutions with their most important projects. Roofing Solutions is your choice for your commercial flat roof. Call Jim McGraw at 502-741-0858. That's 502-741-0858. Or find them at roofsolutionsky.com. Roof Solutions is the solution to your flat roof problems.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout?
Fair.
Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
(686-2222) or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use at the 93.9 Studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
It's great. It's great. Great theme song, too, by the way. Good comeback. Oh, man. How pumped does that get you?
Yeah, right?
It's like that and the Dallas theme. Like, all jokes aside, I know I've kind of tainted it for some people just because I celebrate with it, which is very rare nowadays. But it's a little – they're just some great themes, man, to open shows.
What were you most impressed with preparation-wise, Steve?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I thought we did a great job at, okay, for instance, recognizing before the game, I would have told you 8's going to give us an issue. There were a couple players on that team that I was like, okay, Nelson's good, Enos is good. I spent most of my week going, who's the other guy?
The X Factor.
Yeah, who's the other guy? And Pinion ended up with, I think he actually ended up like 27, but man,
I don't count comeback points the same way.
Yeah, I'm like, man, it sure didn't feel like it, like that he was like some major part of it, even though I know he scored, but it was like, But I just thought, man, we did a fantastic job. Even Isaac weathering the storm, they attacked him. They one-on-one, they attacked Isaac, and I thought he weathered it well. I mean, he had a couple times they took him there, but he started to, I saw him stirring him up a couple times too, and that's, and for him, for instance, me and you talked about it preparation-wise, going into the game, you said it, so I'm going to kind of steal your point, and then you can take it. But, I mean, Coach Kelsey stayed with him. And yesterday, I thought he did some good things defensively. And then on the other side of the ball, you get 7 threes. I mean, 7's not the norm. That's not the line of demarcation. Well, give me that or don't give me anything. But I just thought there were some guys like that preparation-wise, I never would have thought, okay, well, we're going to go with Sananda Frew, and Sananda Frew is going to make some big plays. He's going to give you 10 and 10. Like Doc said, he's going to block, he's going to block shot on the 3-point line. He's going to help you out of the press. And Frew did a lot of good things, man. A lot of good things defensively too. Just a lot of good things in the screen and roll. He did a lot of good things off the ball.
You know what the irony is? You have to give Coach Kelsey. Yesterday I said this. I said Coach Kelsey is going to have to make the big boy decisions, right?
Yep.
He's going to have to make the big boy decisions. Not relying on players leading themselves or coaches' suggestions. No, this is your day to make the big boy decisions. The skeptic should take some time and say, what do we say all the time? The nothing matters until tournament time, right?
Yep.
If that's true, then all of your criticizing of the way Pat Kelsey has played Isaac McNeely all led up to your game one in the tournament. So if it's true, if you try to take away from that man and the coaching job that he's done, you say, okay, he spent a full season of the coaching Isaac McNeely the way he needed to coach Isaac McNeely to get to the tournament and get this performance. One thing. Number two, just imagine sarcastic Steve of me saying, you're going to need Sananda Frew and you're going to need Kanai Roos.
Mm-hmm. I would have said, okay, well, what do I do once they lose?
You kicked Kanai and Sananda off this team more than any other two people.
Correct.
Guilty as charged.
Still not totally sure I've let Kanai back on the team. Sure.
Right, but here's the thing, Steve. Kanai and Frew had the biggest psychological effect on that South Florida team.
Without question.
I was explaining this last night to a friend that I don't care what anybody says. You can be a good team, but switching and not being able to get around Sananda Frew is a huge deal. Cool. And people who say, this is why I get frustrated when people call and say, they're soft, they don't play any defense, and you use extremes. Like, just because in the post, back to the basket, Sananda Frew is not the best at keeping guys out of position. When he can switch on a guard and keep the guard in front of him and turn that into a block shot or a bad jump shot, that's a big deal.
Huge.
That's a really, really, really big deal. That's a skill that if you saw it, you would hate your guards. And if you played against it, all it takes is one possession for you to lose 30% of your confidence. Can you imagine switching and you got Kanai Roos on you and you try to shoot a three-pointer and he blocks it?
Mm-hmm.
So 6'9", switching on you, that's supposed to be food for a big-time Division I guard, and it wasn't. Sananda Frew was not food for the guards. Kanai Roos was not food for the guards. And Coach made the right calls with them.
I mean, Zugreece makes you think about it too, I think he makes you second thought. I mean, maybe you can get around it, but my God, man, he is a physical big man, and he is getting better and better and more comfortable out away from the basket defensively. He's growing in. Listen, Zugreece has turned into, and I don't want to move on from your point so quickly, but Zugreece has turned into a guy that I went from whatever to get him back here next year. I want to see him after another year.
You're not even mad if he misses a shot. Listen, you don't realize the bigs. You told the story about Montrez calling out. Actually, it wasn't you telling that story. It was somebody else. But anyway, I gave you credit for something you probably didn't deserve. But I'll just give it to you.
Thank you.
The traffic control of getting Sananda Frew is German. He's German. he got his guys
correct
through all the screens. What I'm saying is it's like his natural communication barrier.
It's still different. It's still different. Yeah.
It's still different. Getting him through screens without being there to challenge a shot and opening the door to get the guy through the screen so we don't have to, like we didn't have that last year. That was a problem. Like the little point guard and the big boy, like we were getting hung, and that was Chucky Hepburn getting hung up on screens.
Yep.
Sananda Frew, Zugris, even Khalifa, the traffic control of getting our guards through screens mixed with our guys working to get through those screens was phenomenal. Was absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, and I get what you're saying too. That's not the floor. It's not the standard.
You're right.
But they need props.
And
they need props.
They finished plays, man. Zugris had 6 rebounds. Sananda Frew had 10 rebounds. They finished plays, man. Javon had 5. Like that was a big deal. That was a big deal.
Got some shout outs, but we'll hit them on the next hour. Rolling along, 939 DeVille.
Hey folks, Jason Horowitz here with another NCAA tournament schedule preview. More first-round action coming up today, including the 2 remaining 1 seeds, Arizona and Florida, getting their title missions underway. Plus great matchups like an 8-9 battle between Clemson and Iowa, and 29-win Akron from the MAC, trying to upset Texas Tech out of the Big 12. Stay tuned for all the game action and scores with Westwood One's exclusive coverage of the NCAA tournament, right here.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Spring weather is unpredictable. You never know which way to adjust your thermostat, unless you have the right windows. With Window Nation, you can count on your home being comfortable regardless of the weather. Their windows are customizable and energy efficient. Expert installations take just 1 day, and Window Nation products are backed by a lifetime warranty. In March, the more you buy, the more you could save. Up to 50% off all window styles and 0% for 60 months. Visit windownation.com today for your free consultation.
Come out today, Friday, March 20th at Garage Bar in Nulu. We've got you covered from 4 to 6 with Bud Light. Mini Hoops Mania will be out there. You'll have a chance to play for a chance to win a trip to Vegas and compete for $10,000 in cash. We got you covered with Bud Light with $5 bottles and $5 drafts.
Another summer is ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive, perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time, maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Tri-State Men's Health and get treated for your low T, because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
We are right in the heart of winter, so it's time to ask yourself if your heating system can make it to spring. So if you have any issue with your heat, or if you know it's time for a new system, then you need to call DFH Company today. Now until January 31st, when you buy a complete Trane system, receive 18-month special financing. It's hard to stop a Trane, so call DFH Company today at 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529. Offices Louisville.
Looking for a job that's more than just a paycheck? At Flynn Brothers Contracting, every day's a new challenge. Paving roads, shaping communities, building a future to be proud of. Flynn Brothers Contracting, 50 years of expertise in asphalt paving, site construction, and utility services. Competitive pay, great benefits, and an employee-owned company plan that lets you own a piece of the journey. Join a team that shares in your success. Apply at flynnbrothers.com. flynnbrothers.com. Looking for a new job that's more than just a paycheck? At Flynn Brothers Contracting, every day's a new challenge. Paving roads, shaping communities, building a future to be proud of. Flynn Brothers Contracting, 50 years of expertise in asphalt paving, site construction, and utility services. Competitive pay, great benefits, and an employee-owned company plan that lets you own a piece of the journey. Join a team that shares in your success. Apply at flynnbrothers.com. flynnbrothers.com.
Whether it's day or night, hot flashes due to menopause can be unpredictable. That's why there's Veoza, a prescription treatment proven to reduce the number and severity of hot flashes day and night that can start working in as early as 1 week. Based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks, individual results may vary.
Nikki, how much
Talk
time
to
I
your
got?
healthcare provider about what this may mean for you. For moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause, Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems.
Nikki,
Your doctor
there?
will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting,
Nikki,
itching,
there?
yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com.
Coach Davenport, who do you go to for all your roofing needs?
Go with the winners. Roof Doctor. Repairs, replacements, storm damage inspections. Call 458-2345. 458-2345.
If you're a true sports fan, you're always searching for that home field advantage. And speaking of homes, I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs. The name you should know, Derek A. Stewart. Derek A. Stewart brings experience and expertise to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also familiar with any and every type of property and location you could be interested in. And the best part is, your home field advantage is only a telephone call away.
We're coming back.
So do yourself a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
The official broadcast partner of all U of L athletics, WLCL Sellersburg, is 93.9 The Ville. Powered by Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers. Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Hey, yo, who this?
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Bateman. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Good people, this is the part of the show that I always want to give a huge shout out and special thanks to one of the most trusted members of the team. That would be one Kentuckiana Pump Sales. For every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 years of experience, best service, fairest possible price, and it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Dang it. So close. I was like, man, we were a fraction away that time. I mean,
just barely.
It
barely.
was coming, man. KentuckyAnimal.com. Oh, anyways, huge shout out to them and huge shout out to my friends over at the Grout Medical Louisville. Give them a call. Give them a call over there today, 502-609-3900. They do regrouting, recalking, cleaning, sealing, tile repair, and replacement. The NCAA tournament, it means springtime. It means the weather's up. It means we were out at the park last night at 7:30, 8 o'clock. You know, I was telling Xavier about how the sun's going to be up soon, all the way up until 9:30. Those times are upon
Did you
us.
take him out of school?
I'll explain in a second. And all that stuff, you're going to come back home. You're going to see all this great stuff. You're going to see stuff that you need done, though, and that's the type of jobs you're going to want to give them a call. Give owners Jeremy Wheatley, Audrey, and Marty McGraw a call today. They do residential or commercial. They have a customer-first mentality. You give them a call. Let them know you heard about it right here. They'll give you 10% off that job. 502-609-3900, the Grout Medic of Louisville. I did not. But I have a reason why I did not. They were having a watch party. So they were watching even at the first grade level. They did their lunch, and when they come back, he said they watched the whole Louisville game. And when he came out of school, I was validated a touch on my, because I was like, I don't know, should I just grab him, you know? But when he come out, I could tell he had an amazing experience.
Great.
Watching that game with his friends, Louisville winning the game, said they had a nice little celebration, you know, and he was really excited. So, yes.
Well, so Steve, you know, he will not be prosecuted by CPS or anything like that. This is going to be, we'll try to make this a fun transition.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Friend of mine, Beth. Shout out to Beth. They're on the way to Michigan listening to the show.
Shout out.
From COSAIR for Kids, they're actually having a child abuse prevention lunch on Tuesday, April 21st at the Crown Plaza. Coach Dan McDonald is the keynote speaker. Admission is totally free. You just have to register in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Open doors at 11:30, eat at 12. It is a free event. There is a, you can go to cosair.org events if you want to sign up. So, yeah, everybody knows anytime I can, I'm sure I'll get her on closer to the event. But again, April 21st, Child Abuse Prevention Luncheon. Like I said, Coach Dan McDonald will be the keynote speaker. So I did want to make sure I give that shout out before we get back into the transition. One more thing really quick.
Great. I'm glad you used me for that. That was fantastic.
As our resident or child abuse.
As the guy who will be next to get CPS called on him, we're going to go from there. No, that's a great, that seriously is a great thing they're doing, though.
Thank you for everything you do, Beth.
When that stuff comes up, it's awesome that there's resources to handle that. Yeah.
So how about this, Steve? Pops Maben is bad about leaving kettles on. You know, like the tea kettle, right?
Yeah.
So he had to get the old school Whistler tea kettle.
Whistler, yeah.
Yeah, he had to get the Whistler, right? I was kind of laughing and chuckling about it, right? Steve, in the last 36 hours, I have left at least 3 items on the stove or in the freezer. I am so upset at myself because right at the beginning of the show, I said, Marcus, at the break, take your water out of the freezer because I didn't have an ice cold water, and I always keep one. Steve, I was able to crush it up a little bit, but you know how like you just leave something in the freezer and you just ruin it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, now I've just got to put it in the fridge and let it melt and just drink it tomorrow. Yeah, it's ruined. Because our freezer at the studio is sub-zero temperatures. So if you like, I'll set my soda up there sometimes, and I mean, one segment, it's a block of ice.
Oh yeah, you throw a can in there, it's exploding.
Nobody throws a can in there but you. You're the only one that's ever thrown a can in there.
Okay, other people have done it too. I have cleaned frozen Ale 8 out of that freezer.
I was like, who keeps
and frozen beer.
I was so.
I am not the only one, sir.
Drew parlayed that into being that refrigerator into being completely restored, and it was back. It was back to a mess in 3 days.
Oh, it's butchered now. Yeah,
I mean, somebody literally got tired of listening to us complain about the refrigerator and said, "You know what? I'll help y'all out."
I mean, it's better than it was then. It's never gotten back to that. We do, however, Drew is big on, and he has tried to make it clear multiple times, do not keep leftovers. However, we still keep leftovers. It was so funny watching Creighton. I walk in the other day, and Creighton had, I won't even say where it was, but Creighton had a leftover something. And, he was just like, oh, God. He's like, I didn't eat anything this morning. He's like, I just thought maybe I would do this. And then right around the corner comes Nick with the same thing in his hand. He's like, man, it's pretty good. It was like,
yeah, I don't like to waste food. What a jackass.
Graydon was like, God, dude, what's wrong with you? So I walk in yesterday to the studio, and there's a Jack in the Box bag that's sitting there. And I'm like, okay, where is this from? Because when I come into the studios in the mornings, it's untelling what's in there. I mean,
right.
People come in there and they throw a party, and they do not care to what it looks like when they leave. So, I'm doing my morning like, okay, well, let me straighten the studio up. Okay, there's a Jack in the Box bag. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, maybe it's something. Maybe Nick brought breakfast, but I'm like, I'm not going to touch it until, because I'm like, maybe Nick stopped by this morning. Nick's a nice guy. He does that sometimes. He'll stay, hey, I brought you a sandwich. Okay, cool. So Nick comes in, and he goes, oh, they didn't eat my burger from last night. Oh, cool. I'm going to eat it. And just pulls it out of the bag. It's been sitting there all night, by the way. Okay. I don't know what's on this burger. A little bit of everything, probably. And starts to smash this burger.
And hides behind the veil of, I don't want to waste food.
Yeah.
That's not food.
I hate wasting food. Yeah, no.
No, you like eating.
Please.
Okay, Steve. So we've given credit.
It was a story behind that burger, by the way.
I can only imagine.
We've given credit, Steve, to the preparation.
Yes.
We've given credit to the big boy decisions that were made.
Mm-hmm. Coach did a good job. Yeah.
Now, where do we give the individual credits? Let me start.
Boy. Yeah.
Adrian Ruley ran the show.
Man, you couldn't have started at a better place. You're so right on that.
He got us. He got the ball up. He got us in our offense. He kept everybody in their comfortable spots.
Yeah. Without him, you lost.
Agreed.
Go look at the stat book and tell me I'm wrong.
See, I don't.
I don't look at this.
I would.
No.
Go ahead.
That's the point. No, you'll look at the stat book and you're gonna go, Steve. Come on now. You didn't even do it. Okay. Go rewatch the game. Don't care what the stat book says. Don't have him. You lost the game. Sorry, I jumped on you there. I jumped on you there, but you're so right. I wanted to nip that before somebody's like, well, you can look at his stats. I don't know about that.
Yeah, the fact that you didn't notice any kind of offensive flow disruption starts there. You build up that lead with the control of the pace with Adrian Woolley.
Yep.
Put pressure when there was a shot. Made the defense. He kept the defense collapsed for the most part. Or at least being an ultimate threat to take the ball to the basket. Get you in your offense. He just did a great job. Okay, so let me ask you this. Where does Javon Hadley rank on your security blanket scale?
Man, I'll tell you what, man. Javon Hadley. Gosh, you asked me about Javon Hadley, so I almost don't want to bring another guy into it, but I'm going to anyways, and let's make it a little three-way here. Sure. Javon Hadley and Kobe Rogers would have been right behind Adrian for me. Of just guys that when I went back and watched the game with a level head and just said, man, they just made a lot of simple plays. A lot of just simple, good basketball plays in that game. And I think Javon had like 4 turnovers.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, there is a little bit of that. There's a couple that I could kind of explain away. There's one that you just got caught dribbling in the lane,
right?
And South Florida was pretty good.
The guy pulled the chair on him. Excellent.
Yeah, it was great play. Yeah, great play. I had no problem with it.
How silly did he feel that he knew he had no chance of getting that ball, and that ball was just bouncing? And it was like
it's just sitting there.
Yeah, I wanted to explain to people just like how tough.
And in real time, it looks like he just quit.
Yeah,
it's like his motor just went.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's like no, that. But anybody that's been there where you're doing everything humanly possible to not fall on your backside, and but his whole body was going backwards, and the fact that he didn't fall is pretty impressive.
That's Kelsey, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Like that's been a what do you call it? A focus point.
Yeah.
The reason I think that is because it also happened like last game with Zugrees. Like he could have easily just fell down. I mean, in basketball, you learn how to slide on your butt, when you fall. You learn how to try to bait calls and all that. They're not falling as much.
Yeah.
That's definitely been a focal point.
Totally agree. And just, but I thought Javon, I mean, and for him, I will go down the stat really quick just because, when you look at him, he had 33 minutes. He had 10 points. He was 3 of 4 from the field. Okay. Big time shots, too.
Boys, don't know if you can maybe disconnect.
I'm listening.
All right, guys, some technical issues. We'll take a little break here and we'll get them reconnected. You're listening to 93.9 The Ville.
What's going on?
Can you not hear us?
Nikki.
Nice delay. Go foul.
Nikki, what you got going on?
Pressure, here comes Owe. Watch out for Chinyalu, and there's no chance for him to get there.
Nikki, there?
Can you hear us?
Throws it down.
Play.
What the hell is he doing?
LG&E, Bud Light, and Louisville. Hey, Huber with you.
Does it sound choppy?
Country Club. I tell people all the time it's one of Louisville's best kept secrets. And now it's
Nikki.
Check it out. There's no initiation
Nikki.
fee. Enjoy championship golf, a resort style pool, fitness center, golf simulator, heated hitting bays.
Nikki.
Enjoy time with the entire family. Schedule a tour or tea time today. Visit wildwoodcc.com.
We can hear you.
Louisville
Nikki, turn down the volume.
Working as a plumber or HVAC tech, you owe it to yourself to check local union. Union Local 502 is the best compensation in the industry. They pay journeymen with over $4 per hour with a total benefits package of over 3 pension plans for secure retirement. Join local at LU502.
You want to try to reconnect real quick? See.
Cold weather is here, and it can wreak havoc on your car.
It's not
weak
on
batteries, worn brakes, low tire pressure, and slipping on winter roads. Don't wait until
I can hear you. You can hear him. Yeah.
Nikki.
Winter tires. Fast back by a 2-year or 24,000-mile warranty. And for ESPN Louisville listeners, here get 10% off repair service when you mention ESPN. Visit BarnesAutoservice.com. Trusted, local, and ready to keep you moving.
It's something.
It's March, and that means it's a perfect time to start betting with Circa Sports Kentucky. As you're looking to bet through the main, Circa Sports betting the way it should be. Player-friendly pricing plus a new enhanced in-game.
I know we're connected.
Download the Circa Sports app.
Hear the radio.
Sport. 100 gamblers.
See, we got sabotaged, Steve. That's what happens when you win tournament games.
Talking about
go figure. Imagine
not
that.
The first time you're probably thinking about.
All of a
It's
sudden,
the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
You work hard.
Wait. I was just about to reconnect. I got you. I hear you.
Agents when you sell your home.
Yeah, I don't know.
Elin and Elin, they know you deserve to keep more of that money.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what happened.
We don't charge as much.
Yeah. No, it said that you guys were connected. You know, the little green light's on, and yeah, like I just haven't been able to hear you guys at all.
Oh, that's pretty convenient.
It's convenient.
Who sent you to do that, Nikki?
Saboteur.
I didn't touch a damn thing.
Saboteur.
Just so happens the show hits its highest point in listeners. And on the day we win, the day after a tournament win in a decade. Look, and now it's echoing.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Matt. Yeah, it's Agent Blue. Yeah, they don't suspect a thing.
They don't
yeah,
suspect Agent Blue. Oh, let's just get to another segment.
You guys don't sound echoey.
Okay. All right. No, we're good then.
Yeah, you guys sound okay. We're coming back in like a minute. Just
okay. Yeah,
you guys,
just go ahead.
You guys,
break.
Yeah, you guys got a music bed you want to come back to? You just want that March Madness song again?
March Madness.
What do you guys think?
Yeah. March Madness is good. Anything you want to do?
Cool beans.
We don't get to do
all right, boys. All right, coming back in a minute. Hang tight.
Until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com. Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Go.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays and Marcus, baby. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Good people. Although the weather is getting a little clearer, it's a great time to still remind you that your home is your fortress and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated. Will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course, they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today. Also, take everything good and positive I've talked about with Citadel Roofing and Construction and add window installation. When you look at those LG&E prices, just think your windows could change that. Citadel Roofing and Construction and Citadel Window Installation. Again, 502-219-7964 today.
Good stuff. Every time I get a spam call, I have to drop and come back. So if you see me drop and come back, and for some reason, spam calls have been on high over the last few months. I don't know what.
Because for some reason, you won't get a cheap-ass laptop that you can connect so you can have your own mobile studio.
Yeah, should do that. Should do that. Probably will.
Pardon my language, people.
Probably soon. Probably will soon. Probably will soon. Yeah, we'll see.
$72.
I don't want something that cheap.
And then there's that.
Yeah,
I was watching Kevin Samuels, and he was complaining. This girl was talking about money, and he said, "Show me your hands again." And her nails were done, and he was just staring at her, and she didn't know what the problem was.
Yes. What's wrong with my hands? These are the working hands. Okay.
DJ from Texas.
Let's hit it. DJ from Texas. Fire away, my man.
This is DJ from Louisville. What's up, Marcus?
Nikki's up. That's what's up.
Marcus.
Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. That is a force of habit. When DJ typically is DJ from Texas, I apologize.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Listen, man, I ain't complaining today. The guys, they balled out. And, I look forward to be a great game on Saturday. And if we play like we played yesterday, I think our chances are good. Like y'all said, everybody, their fans turned on us because they didn't want to face us from what they saw. So we can keep that up. I think we'd be all right. It's all about surviving and to the next game. And I was getting a beat from when y'all come off commercial, that March Madness theme, how you guys got it hip hopped up, if that's such a word.
Right.
But that's a nice beat. Y'all keep that rolling. All right, later.
Appreciate it, DJ
Appreciate the call
from Louisville.
Man, that's a great experience, man. To have that whole arena rooting against you too.
Oh no, absolutely. You want to be the team that nobody wants to play.
Yeah, that will leave a mark on them individually. Like, no, and again, you don't cruise to a victory while the fan doesn't like to come back. Coach Kelsey gets to get in the film room, get angry during review session. He gets to be a little extra spicy during the shoot around, for any turnovers or anything like that. Go ahead.
Do you think that because a couple more episodes of the documentary dropped, and I think the last one dropped today.
Okay.
And I just haven't watched it yet, but I've saw a few people posting clips. Do you think that has brought a little more? I get the vibe talking to people that's brought a little more respect to Coach. Like our respect.
Coupled with the result.
Yes. Without question. So you come out and lose yesterday, people are like, yeah, I don't care. DJ just called us. How many times has he called us mad at Kelsey?
DJ from Texas now.
But DJ from Louisville called us a bunch of times, and just he's been mad. But when you start to win in the tournament, you're like, okay, no, this is what I want to see.
The best thing about the biggest takeaway for me is, it's kind of cheesy, but I'm just happy for Kelsey, as a peer, I'm happy that you got that tournament win. I'm happy you got to show people that you can prepare a team to play.
Yes.
Like I said, and I don't care what anybody says, it's one of the hottest teams in the country. You know, like I said,
without question.
You said you had the stat they hadn't lost a game since.
They lost like 2 games since December 23rd.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So just to go out and drill them the way you did. Control the game. I won't say drill, but control the game. Do we have DJ from Texas online?
Yeah, we got DJ from Texas now.
Okay, the real DJ from Texas is on the line. Fire away, DJ.
What's good, people? How y'all doing this morning?
Feeling
First
good.
of all, congratulations to the team. They did an outstanding job holding it together, getting that victory. My bracket got busted day one, game one. So to come out victorious yesterday, hey, that was a big ups. Congratulations to the team.
I mean, you
Pat,
say wait.
Root for the ladies.
You say busted, like what kind of are you like a all or nothing?
Bro, I had Ohio State to win.
Everything?
Day one, game one, my bracket's busted. And who thought High Park would beat?
Say that again. I didn't hear. Sorry.
High Park.
High Point.
Did y'all pick High Park?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all pick High Point?
No, not at all. No, absolutely not.
VCU.
I did.
Another one.
I picked both of them.
VCU. You picked VCU too?
Yeah, buddy.
With my
Nick, you'll have to understand, DJ. Nick picks a perfect bracket every year. He's the
okay,
czar
all right. I'm not being that guy. I picked Ohio State, so
Every
mine.
game,
No, I picked
upset,
Ohio
Nick
State.
knows.
My
I don't even
bracket's
know why we
busted.
watched the tournament. We could just ask him beforehand. Like I could save some time today to find out who's going to win because he never misses a game. It's crazy. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, DJ.
But hey, I'm rooting for the ladies today, and again, a victory is a victory. At this point, you either win or go home, and we won. So we keep going, and way to go Cards. I'm out.
Appreciate it, DJ.
Appreciate the call. So Steve,
Demling's picked every Derby winner, and Nick's picked every perfect bracket. It's the
no! I said I already. I just got excited. I got 2 upsets.
I picked High Point and VCU.
Steve, you were just scared of Louis Rebeau, weren't you?
When?
That's why you didn't go to.
Oh no! It's I know. Yeah, Demling's just first when I think horse racing. I don't know. Demling just came to my mind. No. Me and Louis actually had a great horse racing talk. I will say that when you talk horse racing with him, like he's really knowledgeable about that. I'm like, he's really good.
I went to one of his seminars that he did. Very good. You learn a little something.
Do you
By the way,
go
we
to
got
bracket pick seminars too?
yeah, just Captain Hindsight, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Kelsey gets his props. Who's next in line that you're just
Josh,
happy for them,
Darren,
in particular?
in your ear.
Kelsey gets his props for sure. We covered. We covered Conwell. Well, we haven't covered Conwell, even though Conwell's still on that run. I don't think he was great yesterday, just all around. Like, even though, and he still did what he does.
Yeah,
Listen,
I would have participated in your Tony jokes, except those buckets that he hit, in the second half when you really needed them.
Yeah, you heard it on the medley that Nick put together at the beginning. You just went, it's like, oh, and it falls down, and there's Conwell, the big 3, and he had already missed 5 or 6, and he still is.
He's still a winner,
but he's an elite scorer.
He's still a winner.
Yeah, that doesn't change. Andy's a winner. Now I go, okay, now let's get you. That was not one of your more efficient games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll do that again on Saturday. So that makes me feel pretty good, going into that game.
That's the guy you don't worry about.
Yeah, I'm not worried about if Ryan's not going to be good. And if he's not, he's not. You lose, you go home, and you say, we've watched. It's happened to Garcia. It's happened to Terrence Williams. It's happened to you can go back over the years of games where you're like, they played a good team and they got him.
Who do we have, Nikki?
Who's this weak little guard named Darren Williams?
Gosh, that was awesome.
Josh,
thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away, Josh.
Steve, Marcus, how y'all doing, man?
Feeling good.
We're good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I could not feel better in the 9-year drought. This is freaking amazing, man. I gotta give props to everybody. But man, for Ryan and Javon to get a win in the NCAA tournament with us, man, I just couldn't be happier. It was not pretty at all, but I don't give a crap. As long as we won by 1 point or more, that's all that mattered, man. I couldn't be happier for this fan base, honestly. We've been through the ringer, and I don't think we should ever take an NCAA tournament game for granted ever again. And I don't care who we're playing, if it's Jacksonville State or Kentucky. I mean, NCAA tournament just doesn't get much better than that.
Josh, I appreciate it. Well said.
Yeah, appreciate the call, Josh. Yeah.
To juggle the emotions.
Yeah.
The breathing. Execute your game plan, and not only, but to take away players that are really good. You made really good players look average.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, those guys got wins. Like, we went through the resume of the individuals, all that good stuff. Okay, so is there any more bow ties you want to put on the South Florida game itself?
No. You know, it's the tournament is the one time where I think even Marcus allows me a touch. You know, not all the way, but where when it's over, it's a clean slate. You can't really look at that game and go, "Well, we had 20-some turnovers. It's going to kill us," because the next game you can look totally different. It moves. The tournament moves fast. I mean, think about all the games that happened yesterday after we played. Feels like an eternity since we played. Imagine what it's going to feel like by the end of the night tonight. You know, I mean, it's just the tournament moves so fast. Let me flip it back to you really quick, though, as we kind of semi-move on. What do you think? You know, you get a standalone game at 2:45 against Michigan State.
That's prime nap time for me, Steve.
What an opportunity. Yeah, okay, well, you're going to have to figure that out. You sound like we've got this huge, like, meeting or something coming up, and Coach Lieberman's like, well, yeah, but I'm about to box. I'm like, leave. What do you want me to say? Okay, well, don't do that right now.
Let's prioritize.
Yeah, and we'll get back to that. But how are we going to do this around that? We're not. We need to do this, or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy. It moves so fast that I would not ever trust myself in like Vegas for tournaments.
Oh man, because you could fall behind quick or get up big quick and lose it all quick. I mean, it doesn't, man. I mean, things happen. You get emotional. There's 5 different things happening at once. You know, I mean, Drew put $5,000 yesterday on Louisville, Kentucky, and North Carolina.
Oh.
And he lost $5,000.
Oh.
On a 19-point comeback.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have the mental capacity for that.
And you wonder why Coach Brom got a call.
Like, look, I'm starting to look at that guy now like, I get it.
If Drew ain't on his way to Chapel Hill, North Carolina,
yeah.
What are we doing?
Do they have any? He walks so calmly, too. It would be frightening just to see him. Yeah, let's just check and see if they had any flights out of Buffalo to Chapel Hill. Oh, that's an odd trip to make. Yeah.
I have a new addition to my little back pocket list, my blacklist.
Just have a couple people.
We got Darren, guys. We're getting out of here in about 8 minutes. Just a heads up. In your ear.
A couple people I need to see.
Hubert Davis. Listen, and you put an exclamation by his name, just
like he gotta go.
You got to go.
Like he's got like has to be gone. This one I do myself.
This is not even for hire.
Yeah, this one isn't for hire.
Okay, who do we got, Nikki?
We got Darren. We got Darren on the line. Darren, what's going on, man?
Hey guys, black and red till I'm dead, man. I'm happy. I'm like Josh Lillard. I'm so happy for the fan base. I'll tell you one guy that's probably fairly happy as well is Josh Hurd. And
oh yeah,
a little bit of relief off his back, because he's one hired Kelsey. But three quick things, real quick. Glad to see Frew try to tear the rim off a couple of times. That was nice to see.
Yeah, he finished good.
I was just, yes, absolutely. Isaac McNeely's shooting yesterday, that was good to see. But the most amazing thing to me was how kind of quiet the crowd was. I mean, I know it filled in later, but to go from that kind of a quiet setting to just felt like a road game all of a sudden.
Yeah, it did.
With the comeback, the officiating, couple of non-calls there. But I called in Drew's show this morning. I had a funny little idea. Wouldn't it be kind of cool for right before the press conference, Coach comes walking in, Kelsey's like, hey, everybody, before we get started, before anybody asks, London Johnson will be starting Saturday against Michigan State.
I'll be okay with that.
All right, take care, guys. Love you.
Thanks,
guys.
Darren.
Go Cards.
Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, would that burn his year of eligibility? Because this is postseason.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it would because it's not like.
I shouldn't even done that. I shouldn't even kick that one around in my brain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like why am I even thinking about that? I see that press yesterday, and then I'm seeing it with Michigan State players, and I'm like, I gotta have a point guard.
Or
red shirt.
Or my bigs got to be press breakers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did get the ball and go.
Yeah.
Watch for back taps, guys. Like, don't let that happen. Don't let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, Degree scared me a touch when he took off dribbling. He was fine dribbling. It was when he come to a stop that it was like, whoa. It's like jump stop, my man. It's all right. It's all good.
I'll make this last confession. I yelled at my team on so many good plays, right? Because this is what I kept yelling, Steve. So you are being coached right.
Yes.
Imagine that sarcasm when they dunked the ball. Oh. So someone did teach you to dunk.
Mm-hmm.
I kept yelling that. Oh. So y'all can play some defense. Just imagine that's the Steve yelling in all sarcasm at all good plays.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but again, the serious bigger point to that is, yes, I get frustrated because I see, I don't like inconsistency in the fundamentals, and this was about as consistent in so many major parts of the fundamentals. I need better technique.
Yeah,
getting the ball in bounds. But there's also the thing you have to remember. It's very scary. It's very scary. It's not scary, but pressure. When pressure's involved, Isaac, you got to be violent with that ball.
Yeah, 100%.
But you got to want it too.
There is
like he begrudgingly accepted the basketball.
Yes, absolutely. And as we've had fun today, we've enjoyed the tournament win, but when you look at Michigan State, man, they can be nasty. They can be nasty defensively. They can be nasty thereafter. Look, I think it's a game. I don't think it's impossibility to go win that game
at all.
I mean, ESPN has us like 51% to actually win the game.
I mean, if it's a 4-point spread, like.
Yeah,
he's a good one.
Go play.
I'm not saying I pick us, but I'm saying
I wouldn't pick Rick over Izzo.
No, I'm with you. Like, we've watched that happen, but it's not one that we can't win. Also, let me give a huge shout out to my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health, man. Get over there, check them out, tristatemenshealth.com. Take their low T quiz. It's 10 questions, 2 minutes, yes or no answers. So if you want to have time and length of time and not be rushed, like Nick is rushing us out the door,
it's not our fault, Nick.
Yeah, you want to be you want to be able to take your time with everything and enjoy yourself. Go over there and you can see them, and they'll get you feeling right. So here's the thing. Go to tristatemenshealth.com, take that low T quiz. It's 10 questions, 2 minutes, yes or no answers. Go to see one of their great locations in Louisville, Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, 2 in Columbus, 1 up in Dayton. Be a quick 30-minute appointment in and out. And if you sign up for testosterone, the day of that appointment, they'll waive the $99 fee completely and get you on the path to feeling better than you ever have. And I'm telling you, guys, I saw it the other day. I saw some pictures of myself, and I was like, okay, I needed to see that. Like, okay, I got a long way to go, but, man, that feels good. So you can do the same thing. Get over there and see them. Tri-State Men's Health. Let them know you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Ville.
One tournament win in a decade, and we're getting rushed out of here.
Yeah, they'll finally win a tournament game, and Nick's like, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Hey, I'm
4,
just following orders.
3,
By the way,
2.
we're going to be taking we'll be taking the pressers at 135, player pressers, and then we have time for those.
135 on 93.9 The Ville. You will be able to hear all those right here. We'll break into the coverage and then go back to the coverage of the games.
Exactly.
93.9 The Ville.
If Nick allows it.
Appreciate you, Nick.
Thanks, boys. Be good.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, guys.
And a win. And a 4-point. Tough crowd, Andre. You said the 22 turnovers last night. You're just going to make sure you get that the message out to everybody again about the turnovers? My goodness. I'm really glad we won that game. And we controlled that game. That was just a officials let down the guard, try to give a little assistance. You gotta, like I say, you gotta be stronger with the technique. But yeah, Steve said that we started the show. 3 number 6 seeds went home. Oh, you're right. Yeah, he bet he either took the under or he didn't cover. He's pissed. 12-15 tip off. Wait, are you talking about who are you talking about? Red State with 12-15 tip off. I need that Sananda Fruit, that same Sananda Fruit to show up. Actually, I'll just say a better version of him. And if you get consistent play and then you get Ryan Conwell back to where he needs to be, like I said, that was an uncharacteristic Big Boo Nation. No, I'm not gonna play that game. I'm not gonna give him my hook either. Nobody remembers turnover percentage of field goals when they went. Right, especially in the tournament. Again, I was making that point early. Just you could walk the ball up, take the 30 seconds, and punt it for all I care. Just get to the finish line, especially in a tournament. You just got to get to the finish line, man, and have 1 point higher. Take your day off. Get your shoot around in. Get your food. I think I'm going to get some Aspen Creek. The rainbow trout is very underrated. It comes on a bed of rice. I think I'm going to substitute the rice out. I think I'm going to get like mashed potatoes and gravy, and I might get the sweet potato casserole too. Carb. Boy, I'm going to be a total fat boy today. I don't care either. step through. Yeah, you got to be violent. You got to be violent with the way they move the ball. You got to be violent with the motions. More violent. You got to force the referees to call the foul. Yeah, we got to be tougher. And we played really tough, but still got to be tougher. Michigan State's a really good team. Right, DJ. I think let's make trout from Colorado Mountain Stream. I haven't seen that. Right. And Zoo's the starter. Can you believe Zoo's starting center now? That's awesome. What else? Yeah, I'm gonna just get some food. You know what? We might do a Michigan State scout tonight. See what kind of mood I'm in. Might do a full scout. All right, good people. Who has deviled eggs? Aspen Creek has deviled eggs? Shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna check. All right, good.